Yo, what is going on, you guys? It is your boy Sooplex, and yes, 2 back-to-back widescreen videos from your boy Sooplex. I'm shooting this while I'm on Twitch. It's the same stream that I did my Monday Night Raw review on. But I'm a content creator, and I said, why the fuck would I do 2 videos in one when I could do 2 separate videos? So yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I might have milked this and gave y'all 2 videos instead of 1, but it's fine. Y'all watching already, so stop acting like you weren't gonna click on it, alright? So, in the last video, we did a review of Monday Night Raw. Not around Monday Night Raw, let's actually look at King and Queen of the Ring. I know people are hot right now because Gunther is the new World Heavyweight Champion. Spoiler alert, I guess non-spoiler because you probably already know by now. But yes, Gunther did defeat Jey Uso and he did become the new World Heavyweight Champion as displayed right here. But we're going to map out how we think the King of the Ring tournament could possibly go. With the lay of the land right now. The current champions being John Cena and Gunther. Both heels. We'll start with the women first. Makes sense because their match came first. So let's start with the women. Is there a proper bracket to look at for Roxanne Perez that I can point to? I don't think so, actually. I don't see one. It's alright, I don't see one. We're going to go with this one. Shit. Okay. Let's go with this one. And let's bring it out like this. Bam. Alright. So let's look at this. The lay of the land right now, as the women go, we have Rhea Ripley, Kairi Sane, Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez. You already know Roxanne Perez advanced, alright? Now, right here on the SmackDown side chat box, you got to go for a second. Jade Cargill, Michin, Piper Niven, and Nia Jax happening this week on SmackDown. I really don't see anybody but Jade Cargill advancing. I think Jade advancing is probably the best deal to go with, especially with Naomi now being the Money in the Bank briefcase holder. I think Naomi cashing in on either a Bianca or a Jade is probably for the best. But we'll talk about that a little bit later on, how I think this could possibly go. My pick to win is Jade, who I think should and will win is probably going to be Jade. Runner-up, maybe Nia Jax, but Nia Jax won Queen of the Ring last year, so she don't need it again. I think Jade Cargill wins this time. Jade Cargill's on the SmackDown side. Now, next week on SmackDown, you have Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Chelsea Green, and Candice LeRae. Now, we all know who's in here to take the pin, and it's none of the first 3 I just named. It's definitely Candice LeRae to take the pin. The real question is between these 3 women who advances. Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Chelsea Green. So, Alexa Bliss, I don't see. If she was in a different bracket, okay, she has a chance. But she's up against stiff competition in Charlotte and Chelsea. I know saying Chelsea's stiff competition is a lot. But you guys got to remember, Chelsea Green's a former U.S. champion, and she also has the Trish Stratus nose guard going on. So there is the potential that she can use that nose guard to come into play in this Fatal 4 match for those qualifications and just start headbutting people. Start headbutting bitches and win the match. Like that's a realistic possibility. Like Cody Rhodes back in the day. So that could happen. It really comes down to Charlotte and Chelsea Green. And honestly and truly, between those 2, I think I would want Chelsea to win. I would rather Chelsea advance on. But my prediction, I think Charlotte is going to advance to the next round of the Queen of the Ring tournament. I think it goes Charlotte on the SmackDown side for the right-hand side. And then right here, we have Asuka, Stephanie Vacqua, as Nikki Bella calls her. She's French. Raquel Rodriguez, and Ivy Nile. Again, we all know who's in here to take the pin. It's pretty obvious. So you have Asuka, Stephanie Vacqua, and Raquel Rodriguez. I think we could just knock out Raquel right away, and she ain't winning shit. So it comes down to Asuka and Vaquer. Stephanie Vaquer, new girl on the block, super over with the crowd. Her winning is a gimme. But then you add in the factor that Asuka just came back. Asuka's back. This is her first match back. You can't have Asuka lose her first match back, except you probably can. You want to know why? Because it's WWE, and I wouldn't be surprised. You know, I'm stuck. I love me Asuka. Asuka's my girl. That's my GOAT. Stephanie Vaquer is a new kid on the block. I think she could use it more. I think Stephanie could use it more than Asuka can. Asuka doesn't have to take the pin per se. My prediction, Stephanie Vaquer gets it. She probably pins Ivy Nile. Asuka, she'll be in the match. She'll get her spots in. She'll get the big pop, but I don't think she gets the win. I think Stephanie Vaquer makes it on. So next round will be Roxanne Perez versus Jade Cargill and Charlotte Flair versus Stephanie Vaquer. So let's go to this side. Let's say, okay, Roxanne Perez versus Jade Cargill. That should be a very fun match, very interesting match. One I never thought I would see, honestly. But yeah, between those two, I don't know what side it happens on, the Raw side or the SmackDown. I would imagine it happens on Raw or something like that. I don't know. I would probably go Jade. I think Jade makes it all the way to the finals. I think Jade gets the pin over Roxanne Perez. I don't know if it's maybe a Liv Morgan Raquel Rodriguez. They're trying to help out Roxanne, but whoops, we accidentally got you distracted and Jade got the win or something. Not that Jade needs to win by distraction. It's Roxanne Perez. You could just beat her clean. But I'm just saying, to advance that story, I think that's a smart way to go, especially because Roxanne got the pin in a match involving Liv. I'd imagine there'd be some jealousy brewing there. I think Liv gets involved and Roxanne gets pinned. Jade makes it to the finals. On this side, Charlotte Flair versus Stephanie Vaquer. Here's the thing. I think that has the potential to be a really good match, and that match actually excites me. I know there's a lot of Charlotte haters in the chat. I know there's a lot of Charlotte haters down there, and I can understand why people don't like Charlotte. I don't hate Charlotte. Hold on. No cuts, one take. That's all we're doing over here on Twitch. I personally feel that Charlotte coming back from an injury, I respect it. This is the longest time she's been away. I respect her coming back. The fans booing her I thought was kind of shit. But she did phone it in the very beginning. She phoned it in against Tiffany Stratton. Am I rooting for her to win? No, I'm not rooting for her to win. But do I think she's going to win? Yes. I think Charlotte Flair, I hope she does not tap out Stephanie. But I guess that'll be a walk into the big leagues kid kind of move. I think Charlotte's gonna beat Stephanie clean. I think she will. She shouldn't, but I think she will. Stephanie, she's on the main roster. She's doing big things. But I think she's gonna be, quote unquote, humbled by the queen herself. Which will lead us to Queen of the Ring and Night of Champions. I think the finals will come down to Jade Cargill and Charlotte Flair, which is a very, very exciting match. Again, I think it's a very exciting match. And between those two women, if I had to make a very bold prediction on who is going to win that match, I would say that the Queen of the Ring winner for 2025 is going to be Jade Cargill. Yes, my money, Jade Cargill wins Queen of the Ring, and she goes on to face Tiffany Stratton at SummerSlam. I guess she would probably face Tiffany, right? Here's the thing, though. If it's me, once again, Bookerplex at the helm here. If it were Bookerplex, right, I would get Bianca Belair a championship match against Tiffany Stratton anywhere between now and SummerSlam, and have Bianca Belair beat Tiffany Stratton. That way, you get Jade versus Bianca at SummerSlam, and then Naomi cashes in midway through the match and gets the pin over Bianca, and boom, Naomi is a champion. It doesn't completely spoil a Jade-Bianca singles match because there wasn't a complete winner. And boom, you have a long program. You could even build to a triple threat at WrestleMania. Now, that's very long-term booking, but it's possible. And that's my vision. That's Bookerplex's vision. But yeah, my money, Jade Cargill wins. She's the Queen of the Ring. Now let's go into the King of the Ring. bum, 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 psh, psh, bum, 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 bum. Where are you? Here we are. All right. On this side, we have Sami Zayn, Penta, Braun Breaker, Dominic Mysterio. Sami got the win. He already advanced. SmackDown this week, we have Randy Orton, LA Knight, Aleister Black, Carmelo Hayes. Now, Carmelo Hayes is my boy, but he's probably taking a pin in this match. We will be honest, it's probably going to be him. Between these three men, LA Knight, given that he interfered on Monday Night Raw and Braun Breaker lost because of it, I'm pretty sure we're going to see the inverse with Braun Breaker and or Bronson Reed interfering in this match and costing LA Knight the opportunity to advance, which will leave us between Randy Orton and Aleister Black. Now, who needs more between Randy Orton and Aleister Black? It's honestly Aleister Black. Aleister Black needs it more. You have him. You're invested. I don't know how invested they are in Aleister Black on SmackDown. He started off feuding with the fucking Miz. But something is telling me that Randy Orton is going to win this match. It's Randy Orton. Don't count him out. It should be Aleister Black. I hope it's Aleister Black. But if I'm a betting man, my money is Randy Orton wins this match. And it's going to be Randy versus Sami. So let's hop on to the next side for next week. Cody Rhodes, Damian Priest, Andrade, and Shinsuke Nakamura. I mean, this is a gimme. This is the biggest gimme of all time. Damian Priest, I know Damian Priest is a SmackDown guy, you know, former world champion, Andrade, Nakamura, they kind of exist in the context. So yeah, Cody Rhodes is making it on, no questions asked. Which gets us to the Raw side. There's Sheamus, Rusev, Bronson Reed, and a mystery man. Now, there's three people who I speculate this mystery man could be. Option one, which I think is the most unlikely, but not impossible, is Roman Reigns. I've heard people saying, oh, Roman Reigns, but again, I said this to less likely because this will require Roman Reigns to not only wrestle, this will require Roman Reigns to not only wrestle once on Monday Night Raw, but he would then have to go on and wrestle twice because he has to wrestle the next week. And I laugh at the idea of Roman Reigns actually wrestling on TV in that magnitude. So no, no, that's not happening. That's not happening. So I deny him, but it's a possibility, right? The second possibility is R-Truth. Ron Killings. I know he's back on the Raw brand. He already, but what about a way to put him in the mix than throw him in this Fatal 4-Way match? And you can have him sneak in a win and start him on this quest to go after John Cena again. What a great story that would be. He gets into the Fatal 4-Way match. He gets the sneak win over Sheamus. Goes on to the next round. Cody versus Ron Killings. He beats Cody. Yeah, right. Ron Killings beating Cody. Yeah, right. But let's just pretend real quick. He beats Cody. He goes to the finals. He beats Randy. It's Ron versus Cena. Yeah, that's right. This is beyond fantasy booking. This is like you done died and went to heaven booking right there. But no, that's not happening. It's just possibility. Third is appeared in the chat a few times. And that's my nigga Ilya Dragunov. That's my nigga Ilya Dragunov. Now, Ilya Dragunov's been gone for a minute. Been gone for a long, long time. I honestly forgot about him. Because he's been gone for so long. Not until y'all brought him up that I say, oh my God, it's Ilya. Ilya could be in the match. I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this. I sincerely hope it is Ilya. And if it is Ilya, Ilya wins this match. Rusev, I know you just came back. The Redeemer. He won the AEW tournament to win the TNT Championship, I believe. So he has a tournament experience, but not winning here. Sheamus, probably getting pinned. Bronson Reed, probably LA Knight interference. So yeah, I think Ilya is the mystery man. He makes it on. So on this side, you have Sami Zayn versus Randy Orton. Should be a generally good match. Who wins is a good question. I could be Karrion Kross. Yeah, fucking right. Be for real. It's not Karrion Kross. Triple H hates Karrion Kross. Triple H hates Karrion, because if he really liked Karrion Kross, And once Karrion Kross succeed the way that people claims he does and deludes himself in thinking he does, Karrion Kross would have already been announced for this tournament. Karrion Kross would have already been on TV. Karrion Kross is never on TV. When's the last time Karrion Kross has been on Raw? Oh, you can't think of a time? Right, like I said, that's not Karrion Kross. Don't kid yourself. Anyway, Randy Orton versus Sami Zayn. I think it's gonna be Sami. Randy made it to the finals last time. He don't need to make it to the finals again. I think it's gonna be Sami Zayn. Makes it to the finals on the left side. And then on the right hand side, Cody Rhodes versus Ilya Dragunov. And unfortunately, my GOAT, Ilya Dragunov, is not surviving Cody Rhodes. He's not surviving Cody. I really badly would love to see Ilya Dragunov make it all the way and challenge Gunther. What dream booking that is, but he would literally have to beat Cody. And I don't see a reality where Ilya Dragunov gets a clean pinfall victory over Cody. Unless John Cena interferes in the match and costs Cody the match, which I don't see happening. Possible, yes. Do I see it happening? No. There's no way Ilya is going to beat Cody clean. Cody never fucking loses. I love Cody to death, but he never loses. It's extremely rare to see Cody get pinned, and I don't think it's happening today. So I'm going to say no to that. Cody gets the win. The finals will be Sami Zayn versus Cody Rhodes. Babyface versus babyface is an interesting way to run it, for sure. But I think we're going to see Sami Zayn versus Cody Rhodes. You know, we could get King Cody. King Cody is not an impossibility. King Cody goes all the way, faces John Cena at SummerSlam. Then yes, Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn wins, faces Gunther at SummerSlam. Rematch there. Both are possibilities when you think about it. Sami wins, faces Gunther. Cody wins, faces Cena. Here's the thing, though. Cody has a pinfall win over John Cena already, which means Cody does not really need to win this match to get a rematch against John Cena. Because A, Cody was the former champion, so he's already entitled to a rematch. And B, he pinned John Cena at Money in the Bank. So he has double the reason. Winning here is triple the reason. I think that's overkill. So honestly, my King of the Ring winner is Sami Zayn. My prediction, Sami Zayn wins King of the Ring, goes on to face Gunther at SummerSlam. I don't think I'm personally clamoring for a Gunther-Sami Zayn match at SummerSlam. I mean, I'll be honest, I wasn't clamoring for Gunther to be World Heavyweight Champion going on to SummerSlam either, but oh no, the way WWE's going right now, anything could happen. But I want you guys to comment down below, what are your predictions for the King and Queen of the Ring tournament? I'm sweating. It's hot in my room. Who do you guys got winning? Comment down below. Let me know, guys. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Make sure you guys do me a favor. Like, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch, because this is where I'll be doing some more videos like this over on Twitch. You get to see the live version of it and then the VOD on YouTube. All right? Love y'all. Peace. Love y'all. All right. See you later. Bye. Peace.